It enhances the aura within the system. The cellular aura will go up and you will have a higher sense of aliveness in the system. And you will see slowly the RBC content will go up. If there's more oxygen in the blood, suddenly you feel a burst of energy, suddenly everything is active. So if you want to use your brain power and also physical activity, it'll work perfectly well. Food must be suitable for the body that we eat. Unfortunately, it's all messed up right now. Traditionally, we ate very sensibly in this country, but these 1,000 years of innovations have brought other kinds of food cultures, and today the national diet is pizza or pasta. What is it? Which is one? I don't know. So, you must experiment with food, not just by the tongue, but by the body. You eat something today, just learn to observe how agile and how active your body feels after eating this food. If it feels like it wants to go to the grave, that's not good food. If you eat food and your body feels very agile and alive, that means it's good food, body is liking it.
Honey is one of the best things that you can consume.
Psychological stability, physical well-being, vitality, all these things can be greatly enhanced simply consuming daily honey.
Honey is the only substance found on the planet whose chemical composition is very close to that of human blood. If you change a few things, it's almost like blood. Daily consumption of honey can do a lot for your health, especially people who have excess mucus problems. It's very good for your heart, it's good for your brains, it keeps your mind alert, and it's highly energetic.
If you want to integrate the system just for health, somebody is feeling anemic. Anemia means on one level the blood has lost its iron. You lost the strength in the body, you'll feel exhausted, simply exhausted for nothing. Because once the necessary iron is not there, your ability to carry oxygen through the body is less. That means your body, your heart, your brain, everything will be on a lower level of function because you don't have enough oxygen. To take care of this, one of the simple things is you consume a little bit of honey in warm water on a daily basis. And you will see slowly the RBC content will go up. If there's more oxygen in the blood, suddenly you feel a burst of energy, suddenly everything is active, the rejuvenation system in the body is going up, the dead cells are being replaced quickly, the level of inertia that you feel in the body is much lower, the level of inertia that you feel in your mind is much lower. So consuming honey will bring a certain balance to the circulatory system with a regular consumption of honey, and it's very necessary for someone who practices yoga. It is the most protein-rich lentil found on the planet. It's very high-powered, so that's why race horses are fed with this gram, which is called as horse gram today. So, this is a very good thing. If you sprout it, you digest this much more easily. You can keep it in a bowl in your room. Get one white cloth, put it in that, soak it in the water for about 6 to 8 hours, then tie it in a cloth and keep it closed. In about 3 days it will sprout. If it's sprouted, you can just eat it raw. You chew it and eat it. It's very good. Ghee has this capability. Normally we must understand this. Today we are mixing it with so many things, ghee and sugar, ghee and carbs and everything. Otherwise, generally, traditionally, ghee was always eaten as the first mouthful. Ghee is a lubricant which lubricates the entire alimentary canal. That should be the first thing you consume so that it facilitates a certain easy passage of food. The one important aspect of being physiologically and psychologically healthy is you must have a clean colon. If you go to an Ayurvedic doctor or a Siddha Vaidya, if you have any kind of problem, even if you say you're mentally disturbed, first thing that they do to you is you have sleepless nights. First thing they do to you is to purge you, because a clean colon is vital for all these things. So one who consumes ghee in a proper manner, that person's colon will always be clean because nothing sticks there, nothing stays there for long periods of time. Today, colon cancer, intestinal cancer are becoming so big. I would say it is not that you can prevent this absolutely, but the incidence would be much lower
if there is a certain amount of consumption of ghee. And the ghee must be of the right quality. I don't know what commercial ghees that people are eating today, but if it is properly made from cow's milk or even buffalo's milk, if the ghee is made, it has many important benefits. One particular benefit is it enhances the aura within the system. The cellular aura will go up and you will have a higher sense of aliveness in the system, which becomes visible in the way you are to people. It's not just by eating ghee. At the same time, if you eat ghee and carbohydrates together, if you ghee and sugar together, then it adds as fat. But if you eat just ghee or just with a small morsel of food that you eat ghee in the beginning, then it works more as a lubricant. Body's ability to digest ghee is very low when ghee goes in by itself. But when it is mixed with something else and goes, it tends to add fat. So in terms of sedentary life the question had, the sedentary life issue, that is relevant only when you're mixing it with sugar and carb. Otherwise, ghee does not make you fatten up in any way. It works more as a lubricant in the alimentary canal.